This is the post I showed you in the very first video. It's twisted. We are going to replace it today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time of the day you're watching this video. Welcome to Lady Life on the Pond. So we are going to get out the little mini excavator, get her uncovered here. That one. That 4x4 is going to go right here. As you can see on the bucket, there are no teeth, and it's not digging real deep at this point. I use the bucket without the teeth quite a bit for grading around the property. We're going to put the bucket teeth on that'll dig way better. We got the teeth on. Woo! Let's get to work. I'll show you my little baby again. MS 13C runs like a jewel. I put that drop on there, made that myself. This is, I didn't put the gussets on the sides. I don't think this ground is hard enough to have the gusset here right now, right there. So we're gonna move along. This thing is a little digger. It will dig just as your heart desires, just as deep. I think it's 5 or 6 feet that it'll dig, and it's awesome. My hose I just buried like 2 weeks ago. I have to dig up about a foot of it. I'm just going to pull it up out of the ground, I hope. Oh yeah. That's probably about right. That was easy. I was just going to cut this video out because you can't really see the excavator digging, but I thought I better leave it so you would know that yes, I did dig the hole so that I could remove the 4x4 post. This is where I bring out the big guns. This is the mini skid with the forks on it. Use it to pick up the framework of the carport. We'll see what happens. I hope this works. So that once I get my hole big enough with the mini excavator, I can swing this pole, hopefully, and pop it out. But before I pick up the framework, I need to take out all the screws that are holding this 4x4 post, or holding the frame to the 4x4 post, so that when I pick it up, hopefully it'll be free from the 4x4. I do run into a few problems here, as you will soon find out. I keep looking up because I can tell that there is a screw still in the 4x4 holding the frame, and I just am not finding the screw. This might be a bad idea, but I'm trying to save myself some work. I'm gonna have the mini skid pick up on the whole frame, hold it up while I dig that post out. It took me about 5 or 6 or maybe even 10 times of back and forth trying to get this lined up to where I was comfortable with it. Probably gonna fall right this way. Right this way. It doesn't look like the skid steer is holding up the carport, but it is. It is on the other side. It doesn't look like it on this side. I have to dig around the post some more. There's still a screw somewhere holding that 4x4 or holding the frame to the 4x4. And I am just baffled. I see nothing. The post is up out of the ground and it's not falling, and I don't understand it. Since there's a screw holding the post, I can't just wrap my arms around it and pull it out of the ground. So I'm going to dig it around the post with the mini excavator and see if I can shake it out of there. Hey, if you're still watching, hit like and subscribe. I finally get it here after a bunch of finagling. It finally breaks free. I finally just decide to snap that screw right off and snap that out of there. So this plan worked. The mini skid is holding up the entire structure. Who knows how for long, or who knows for how long. But I got this son of a buck out of there. And there was a screw in there, and I could not see the head of that. So, got the new board in. Had to dig a hole to China. That is huge, even though it doesn't look like it on camera. Now, just got to screw that in. And backfill. Thought I'd show the new and improved new 4x4 I put up. It's all secure. Big difference, eh? Just about got my hole filled in. Need to tamp it down, but I need to actually fill it in a lot better. Covered my garden hose back up, at least to the tip. Show you from this side. Looks pretty marvelous. No twist. Now I'm putting up the bracket for the Vivor retractable hose on my new 4x4 straight post. Oh my Lord. This is heavier than when I put it on the first time. I don't know why it didn't dawn on me. Right there sets the mini skid steer to drive it over to the retractable hose, put the hose in the bucket, bring it over, and I do eventually figure out, yes, let's use the mini skid to put this on here. But Lord, how mercy did I struggle. All right, I'm getting weak. And again, instead of picking this thing up and lopping it up in there like She-Ra, I should have lowered the bucket to the ground, put the thing in the bucket, and then lift up the hose reel and attach it. But as you can see, I did finally figure it out. I honestly think I could have made an entire video just trying to get this hose reel back up on here the right way. Reattached my hose to the line in the ground, and it works absolutely marvelous. I just want to pop back in here and say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you hit like and subscribe. And obviously there's going to be a part 3 so I can put the metal roof on. And God only knows what else we'll get into. Have a good one. And I will see you on the next one. Peace out.